Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMRN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that is where these orange lines are coming from, which was the pattern that I talked about, that wedge symmetrical triangle. And, this is just classic technical analysis, but the bulls went out, got the technical breakout to the upside, and you can see the rest was history from there. The price slowly made its way upwards, as the rest of the day all unfolded. So a nice bullish technical breakout from the pattern, and, this is kind of why you always got to just laugh. Oh, charts don't work. Charts don't work. Now, are charts perfect? Absolutely not. There's no such thing as a holy grail. There's no such thing as a perfect tool or anything. But I mean, to just say that charts are totally worthless, tell that to the people that, followed this pattern and bought on the breakout there, who are now sitting, very pretty going into the weekend. So with that being said, though, I'll just get rid of that because it's played out. And now, some newer things need to be pointed out. Whoops. The first key thing is just, as far as where next, potential battlegrounds at. And this is quite straightforward, and the next key level of resistance going into next week is going to be that pink line there, the 200 period simple moving average. Even if you have a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price is below it, it does tend to act as resistance, and that's exactly what happened right there. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the price can never get up above it. I'm just saying, historically speaking, it does usually act as resistance. And you can see it's already happened a couple of times in this one's very own history back here. So again, not saying it's impossible, but, according to the story that the chart is telling us, apparently the bulls really are going to need to bring their A game if they're going to be able to not only fight above that level, but also stay up above it. So 200 period simple moving average, definitely kind of that key public enemy number one going forward from a resistance standpoint. As far as areas of support, one of the newest areas of support that you'd ideally like to see the price stay up above is $17.50. So $17.50, that near-term level of support. If the price can't hold above there, then you do have the 50-period moving average down there, currently valued at $17.28. And then again, resistance-wise, you have that pink line. Good news is, assuming there's no gap downs or anything like that, it's not like the price is going to have to travel a significant distance in order to start to do battle with it. If it opens right where it closed, like I said, no gap downs or anything, then it's looking like the bulls will be able to resume their fight right away. But great way to close out the week. Nice bullish breakout of the pattern, and we'll see what this one brings next week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.